Welcome to a new edition of Harness Central. I'm Harold Howe at Southern Oaks Training Center in Florida, and just minding my own business, and ran into John Bax. You're supposed to be over at Palima Trotting Center. Obviously, you don't have enough going on down there. Anyway, you came down to Florida with half a dozen, and I'm sure everybody's curious about riveting Rosie after the year she had. I mean, I'm sure she just started back, but what's the status?
Well, she's just starting to train, and she's enjoying the weather as I am. So happy trainer, happy horse. So we're good to go.
She was a good chunk of a girl last year. Are we going to notice much change physically by the time she shows up in May?
Well, she's not really any. She's not any heavier. She hasn't put on a lot of weight, but she might be a little taller.
You've told me over the years that every horse you've had, you've learned a little something from Good Times to Northern Bailey, Duke of York, and so forth. And does anything come to mind on her season last year, other than how easy it was to make 400 and some odd thousand?
Well, you know, at this time last year, you couldn't distinguish her from the other one. So I guess it's always a lesson. The lesson there is that until they get on the gate and face another horse, you really don't know how much desire they have, and that's what separated her from the other ones, I think.
Last fall you have said it was sort of a pivotal year in that you had to really rethink the way you did your business, given what happened in Ontario and you having so much Ontario focus. With what you ended up buying, were you pleased as you went into the winter thinking, well, I've done it right, this is what I want to start with? It may not prove out, but this is what I want.
Yeah, I think I was a little more discriminating with the 2-year-olds I had from last year. I think I cleaned out the bottom end a little more. I was a little more ruthless, and yeah, you know, you always hope that you buy better quality. I tried to buy more pedigree this year because you know, the way it was last year, there just wasn't enough. You didn't want to be racing the grassroots; it just wasn't enough money.
You mentioned the grassroots, and here we are January 20th, and we still don't know exactly how the program is going to function, dollars and cents wise. That had to factor in a bit in the way you felt about investing money and your partners last fall. At mid-January, I mean, what are you thinking now?
Well, I think it made me be more ruthless and a little more disciplined, but you know, and I hear rumors that they're going to maybe bump the minimum up in the grassroots, or at least guarantee you know, 18. So I guess in the long term, it's made me think differently. Yes, and maybe the bottom line will be better that way.
What about when you get back and you've got some overnight horses to race? I hear more and more debate over our handicapping system and saying it should be the ABC system, but then I talk to some of the guys in Jersey and they're not happy with that. And I mean, what's a girl to do?
Well, I'm not sure neither. From where I'm standing, and I don't have any experience with the ABC, but it would seem to me that you would need a lot of horses in order for that system to work well. But for a guy like me with young horses, I'd love for there to be more late closers, so that you know, you have a chance to race against your own and get a bit of your money back.
Okay. Well, we'll catch up with you in a month or so. We're doing our 2-year-old and training videos, and try and stay cool till then.
All right, we'll do that. Thanks.
Harold Howe with John Bax, giving you the Harness Racing Edge.